When going into these other markets, you're from Chicago, your network's in Chicago, your knowledge is Chicago. What did you have to do? What did you have to do to find your new network in that city and to feel comfortable enough to be investing there?
Yeah, started really with the brokers in the area, started building broker relationships. I started going to meetups in person in those markets. So if I was going to go down and, spend a day touring properties in Indianapolis, I would try to time it on a day where there's a local meetup in the area that night. And, that's where I made a couple of my best broker contacts. So it's really just kind of everything that everybody does here, go to meetups, attend networking events, just do it there. Indianapolis, I can get down to and from, it's only 3 hours away in the same day. Cincinnati is closer to 5 hours. That's usually an overnight trip, but just try to take advantage of the time down there. And, every trip you go down to tour a property, set up 2 or 3 meetings, whether it's brokers or property managers or, local contractors. So every time we would go down there, we'd have a couple of meetings set up.
Got it. How many properties did you have to look at or make offers on before landing one of these?
I'd say the toughest one was getting that first one in Indiana. And I mean, we probably looked at and offered on, not that many, probably 20 to 30, I'd say, where, we toured, underwrote, offered either verbally or in writing. And then we just happened to find one within about the first 6 months that we were looking that kind of checked all the boxes. And so we jumped on it right away.
Got it. And as someone not familiar with the area, what's a Monday morning quarterback? We would have done this differently.
I think, when you're buying your first property, you always want to make sure that you're buying a good deal, but you don't want to always hold out for the home run. So you're not going to get a home run your first deal unless you get really lucky. So I would say, but on that particular deal, what I would have done differently, I would have had more money in reserves. Like I said, we had enough money to cover our renovation budget, but we were, a couple months before COVID hit that we closed. So we ended up getting by okay, but looking back, we said, we were really tight on our reserves there. Next time we buy a property, we're going to hold an extra couple months worth of bills in reserve.